want a garden that is luscious, a space with shades of greens and the colors of the rainbow. An unperfect oasis, an abundance of joy and beauty, providing nourishing veggies and stunning bouquets and a space for insects. But not those dang caterpillars and snails, of course. And I want to dig my hands deep into the soil and talk to my plants, and I want to fail and to achieve and just be present in gardening and growing. I want to grow with my garden. I want to enjoy the process. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself, and I just want to be. Hi my dears, I hope you're all doing well. This week I'm diving deep into my garden planning, and you guys gave me the feedback last week that you would like to see some of it, so I thought I would take you guys along this journey. First, let me bring you into the garden so that we can all get an idea of what is currently growing and what isn't going so well. And then we can get into planning. It is a beautiful day today, a little windy, so it is quite cold, but I decided to check on my garden a little bit because I feel like in the past week the mice have been very active, and I could hear them on the house as well. Like, there's always like this tripling sound, and I think they were munching on my tulip bulbs. Oh man! Remember that I planted them in those cages? Well, I don't think they're working because they only protect them from the sides, and the mice just keep eating them from the top. So I don't know. Gonna show you the holes. Right, can you see this? This is like definitely a hole, and you can see the tulips here coming out, and here's the second hole. I mean, here there's a tulip coming here, but look at this, like they have been munching. Oh no. Last winter I decided to keep a mint outside, and it worked out well, but this Korean mint, was it, I think, did not like the cold. Oh well. I'll have a chance to sow new mint soon, so it's fine. My garlic is looking very good, which I'm super happy about. I have two varieties. One is an early garlic, and one is a garlic that comes or is ready later in the year. And the early garlic, I think I sowed it back in September, or the end of September last year, and the early garlic came out very quick. After I think 3 weeks it showed up, and this one just recently came out, so that's really cute. All of the little garlicies, I'm so excited. Other than that, the garden beds are pretty much dead, which is fine. I have this thyme floating around, which is super cool. Look at this thing. I love to put it on everything. Potatoes, vegetables, dips. Just not on Asian cuisine, but it's a good thing. And it loves the winter for some reason, I don't know why. Alright, I hope you can hear me. It's quite windy today, but let's get down to business, shall we? These are my 8 current garden beds, and I want to have more of them next year or this year. And I'm not quite sure of how to do it. I think I want to add like one on the right as well, so that I have like 5 rows of 5 basically, and then add 2 more rows, so that I will have 20 garden beds in total, which sounds kind of insane. But yeah, I think I need the space, and I want to have more space because I feel like last year everything was very cramped in one space. I had like tomatoes, and then there was kale growing through it, and it was just not ideal. So I think this time I want to be smarter about it and have a bit of more space for the plants to actually thrive. I do want to build a trellis, which probably should be placed somewhere where it doesn't throw a lot of shade onto another garden bed. So probably on the right side, maybe yeah, maybe like when I add one more garden bed, I don't know if you can see it right now, let's focus on that. If I add like one on the right here, then maybe from that garden bed to the new garden bed could be a nice spot for the trellis. I don't know, what do you guys think? What should I do? And do you have any suggestion? Let's focus. And do you have any suggestion for the trellises? Trellises? Trellis? I don't know. I have some inspo on Pinterest that I'll show you guys, but it's gonna be good. Do you know that song? It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Don't you know? Here's gonna be one, and there's gonna be another one, and in between I want like a big, beautiful trellis. I have no idea if you can hear me, but like, is that a good idea? Please tell me it's a good idea. I think it is, actually. So I just headed into the nearest town to buy some supplies, because I realized that I needed a mini greenhouse for my pre-cultivations for the chilies and so on. So I'm going to Överköttbolaget. I hope I'm saying that right. It is, what is it? Well, it's a store that has everything basically, from garden stuff to shampoos and decorations and kitchen supplies and food. It's like there's nothing you can't get, I think. All right. That was successful, I think. They even had some light for the little plants, so that's great. We'll see how it goes. And now I'm heading to Biltema, which is another store that has everything, but it also has boat stuff and car stuff and stuff to build and like everything really. And there I'm going to look for some weights, you know, for like training, because your girl's gotta train her back. Let's fucking go. I'm now picking some perennials that I want to pre-cultivate as well. Some of them I have to start quite early in the year. That's what I read. So yeah, that's what I'm going to search now. Perennials to sow early in the year. Oh. These ones I can also sow already, which is good. My dears, I hope you enjoyed this sort of more vlog style video. In the next one I will show you more details of which flowers I want to grow, which vegetables, and maybe some more ideas of garden projects that I want to make this year. I'll share some tips on where I get my inspiration from. I hope to see you here very, very soon. Bye.